Hi, my lovely friends. Are you missing the ideas for the cards? You would like to create something, but you don't know where to start from? This is the video for you. Join my Cards from Scrap challenge, and every single week on the group I will be posting new videos with some new ideas. What we are doing on the inspirational group, for which the link is down below in the description, is every week I am drawing some color and some technique, and this is the challenge, fun challenge for using up all those leftover pieces, strips, cut off bits, the rest of your design paper leftovers, and turn them into nice, simple, clean, easy cards, which you can then use it for your family, for a friends, give away, send to the nursing home, just do so many different things. And rather than storing those leftover pieces, this is the challenge, and it's also something to spark up the joy, creativity, and bring you some ideas. So without any further ado, let me just put this aside. And what I have here, I've prepared, this is the box with the color choices. Every single week I will be drawing two colors, so we can use the combination of two, either one or two, and then mix it up with some basic colors like white, black, craft color cardstock. The main purpose is to use up the scraps in the color I will be picking. I'm also having the list of technique, and I will be turning them into the same similar box like that, so I'll be drawing it nice way for you from next week, but today I didn't manage to do so. So without any further ado, let me just grab two of these so we know what colors we'll be using. I don't know, they all lock, so I don't know what I'm picking. Actually, I've got two here, and let me just find out for you. So my friends, in today's video we're gonna be playing with color pink, and the other one we're gonna mix it up with is brown, pink and brown. Look on that, that's a lovely color combination. So I'm putting this back to the box, so they could be also drawn in next week in different combination. And let me just generate the additional technique, something we can include in our scrap making. So I've got the 30 numbers, and I'm generating the number 12 is ink sprays. So today, if you don't have the ink sprays, don't worry, you can use some ink pads to add some additional color, just maybe go around the border or something like that. But I will be playing with ink sprays, and I do have on hand, this is the I've got a lot more, but these are my super favorite one I'm using the most often, so I will be playing with these today, and the pink and brown colors leftovers. So I'm jumping into the video, and I hope you will enjoy my today inspirations. So I start from picking up some leftover scrap pieces from my drawer, and I'm going to be creating some small cards today. I have this A6 ready made card base, and I'm picking a pink color paper for my front panel. What I'm gonna do to combine the ink sprays together with the papers, this is the easiest and most quicker technique you can do. I've grabbed additional piece of the die cut element. In this card I'm using the shape, but you could use oval, butterfly, star, whatever you need. And look on that, I use this repositional adhesive dot to help it hold it in place, and I spray on top of it, which gives me this beautiful splatter background, but with the clean heart inside. What I'm gonna do to complete the challenge is I'm gonna be making a little mat from the brown color cardstock. This way I could combine these two together, the pink and brown, and I have this leftover pieces from the designer paper I'm using here. I've grabbed some sentiments, and for that I'm gonna be using this nice a little quote which says #love, and these sentiments are from the Craft O'Clock company, which I used to work in their design team, so I have plenty of these, and I'm gonna be using them. Now, because my heart wasn't absolutely like a clean, I had a little bit bleed, so to make it more kind of a, you know, cover up for this imperfection. What I did, I've grabbed the black color, this Sakura pen, and I just scribble around the heart, and that's really frame it and give it this nice look, a little bit, you know, something unusual. And it's very easy. This card literally took me no time to pull it all together. And I also have this additional heart, which I've tried on this other little brown piece, and I was like, oh, this would be looking good on a ATC card or something like that. But I am putting my front panel up to the card, and I'm gonna be adding this little love quote to the front of the card. And I also back it up with the same brown color paper. This way they are matching together, and I have this whole, you know, look on the card. I will finish it off with a piece of the pink color string just to add some additional interest to my card. And card is still flat, but because I have some different texture, it's really looking nice and much more dimensional. For the sentiment, I am using a piece of the foam, and then I've just used the hot glue to adhere it. And as a final touch, I've decided to go with couple of this gold brownish color look NUVO drop, and that will be finishing this first card for today. And actually, since I've started doing this heart shape card, I've decided to continue this love theme and create couple more cards with the same kind of a love cute heart shape look. I'm grabbing another pieces of from my scraps, and this is lovely pink color, like a powder pink color design paper, and also this leftover piece of the brown color cardstock. And then I am creating this panel which are changing over the angle, so one half of it will be a pink color and the other half will be in the brown color ink. And for that, I thought I wanted to have this like a heart shape, but kind of a long, very long and narrow heart. I didn't have any dye for that, so I've decided to just, you know, go over the design paper with my pencil and sketch something. It's very easy. You don't really need any, you know, particular you know, drawing skills for that. Everyone can do it, and you could do a lot more different shapes as well if you would like to. So then I go over with the eraser just to clean it up, and I've decided that I want to have a little bit extra, and of course I need to combine some inks there as well. So what I come up with is that I wanted to spray on top of the brown color ink, but I would like to have this lighter frame. So for that, I'm gonna be using the same technique as from the other card, but I will go over this pieces, the white piece of the scrap paper, just to create slightly larger mask than my pink color heart. This way, once I will spray it, I should have this lighter color tone look heart inside. And I'm using the same repositional dot which I am adhering, and this is something which just help you, because sometimes when you spray you can move the paper around and that will just destroy it. So it's always good idea to use something like that. If you don't have the repositional dot, you can use a piece of the blue tack or anything, like even a washi tape, and then just, you know, put a little bit like a fold so you have the glue on both sides, and then just gently press it and adhere it. And again, I'm going with the marker, but this time I wasn't super happy how it turned out. I think this would be looking much nicer if that would be a different color cardstock, because this brown on brown, it's kind of, it disappeared the shape of the heart. However, I'm gonna be fixing it by adding some additional interest with the embossing folder. I also decided to have a little frame around the heart and the sentiment using the darker color tone brown designer paper. So here I'm using this Card Making Magic embossing folder, and I really love how it's turned out. This texture from the embossing is absolutely rich, and this is something I truly love. I am adhering the panel with the help of the double-sided tape and a dab of the liquid glue, and then I will adhere my elements to this brown color paper, so that way I could cut around them and have this nice very little narrow frame to go around, which will also enhance the heart shape and help it to stand out even more. And it's very simple to do. You just follow the scissors around the cut shape and you've got two elements ready. And all I really have to do is just assemble the card together. And again, I will be adding my card with the help of the double-sided tape and a little bit of the liquid glue, because all my cards today, they will be flat for easy postage, so I don't want to add too much bulkiness to them. And then I will be also adding a little piece of the pink color string to my heart, so that way everything will be look nice and I have some extra interest. So I'm using this double-sided tape. This is a 6mm tape, which I find it working really well. And then I'm always adding the drop of the liquid glue, which helps me to position the paper and secure it for later on, in case the double-sided tape would ever dry. The liquid adhesive will bond it together. Now I am just adding the sentiment and this little bow to my heart, and I will finish it off with a little brad in the heart shape. I've got this brown color brad, which I am adding on top, and that's two little cute cards are ready. And time for a third one, and this time I am using the ready-made card base, but this is 6 by 6 inches from the craft color cardstock. I will use the brown white piece of the cardstock on top of this brown, but this way I have this nice brown color frame all around. What I'm gonna do, I wanted to create the panel with this splotchy look using the brown and pink color inks, and for that I'm using my little spray box, and I've been wetting this paper with some spray from the just a regular water, and then once it was saturated with water, I sprinkle with the inks and let them move around, so that way I have this nice kind of a watercolor look. And a couple of times I've just dabbed the excess with the kitchen towel, so I have this nice very pale looking color paper. And then I will add couple extra pink color splashes just to help it to get even more pink tone. And as you can see here, I've been just adding a little pieces of the water. The water helps to move those colors around and create this really nice, almost like a watercolor look color paper. And I make sure it's dry properly. I'm really drying it very well because I want to emboss it and I don't want the paper to tear. And for that I am using this lovely texturous embossing folder, which I have. I think that was a very old collection called Floral Script with this embossing folder. I will see if this one is still available, and I just love it. This is one of my favorite embossing folders, and the only one thing, it has those lines on the side, so I just trim it so I could get rid of them. And because now my card base is much larger than the front panel, I don't like to have this thick border. I'm using additional piece of the white cardstock just so I could have this nice white frame. And I think it also brings this a nice brighter tone to the card. Now I have this extra scrap piece of the paper. This is also a paper design paper from the craft clock, and I'm just chopping it because I want to have this the same width as on my card, and I am completing the tearing from the other side. So I will have this tier panel go across my my embossed panel. And here I'm using the same heart which I've used for which was a spare piece as a result of me spraying this first card. and I think they all work here together. All of three cards I've created today, they all have this kind of a love theme, and but I really like them, and I think that this is a perfect combination for creating either those cute birthday cards or some wedding cards, some Valentine's card as well. But you could do a lot more. It's just happened that I've started using the hearts, and I've just continued to do it on all three cards. Today I'm just gonna be making three cards instead of before, but I want to edit the video and start uploading it before it will be time for me to pick up my son from the nursery. So that's almost the end. Thank you so very much. If you're watching up till this point, please let me know which one of the cards was your favorite one, and which of the color combination from cards of with the scraps you enjoy the most, which one of them, which one of the videos you like the most, and which was your favorite card from the entire series. I am encouraging you to check the link down below. There is a link to the Facebook group where I am posting those challenge, and there is lots of other crafty friends who are sharing their cards and inspirations with the papers from my collection, and also taking a part in the challenge. And this way you can get some lovely inspiration and find new ideas for your own card making. Thank you so very much, my lovely friends. I hope you enjoy it. I want to invite you on my Thursday video, which will be another collaboration, and next week and I also have the YouTube live classes on a Saturday, and next week I may have something super special for you, so stay tuned. And if you enjoy my cards, don't forget to subscribe, give a like, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much, and I am wishing you all a fabulous day. Bye bye.